So it would appear. Swing and a liner toward right center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way.
Of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Stepping into the box, Mike Rogers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play. And into the box now, Elliott Rice. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers sprinting after it, makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D.
Now batting, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Potts on second. Brannon on at first with nobody out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Potts is on his way home. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman, Ryan.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In the air out to right. Ritchie waits on it. 2 down. Standing in, Will Huddleston. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now to the plate, Johan Camargo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Johan Camargo.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rogers is in pursuit. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Mike Rogers. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Rogers.
Skied into straightaway right. Ritchie has a read on it. 1 down. Next for the Tigers, Jarrett Boovie. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. To make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Settling in now, Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers.
Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Rice moving to his left, and that retires the side. 8-4 tonight. Texas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's into the box now, Mike Rogers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Digging in, Jarrett Boovey. No one to hit the other way out toward left field. Rogers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. So digging in now, Jose Pacheco. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is after it. He makes the catch. What a play. A shot there at the Motor City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river, as we welcome you back to Comerica Park.
Mike Rogers.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Snow over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Cordova is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Johan Camargo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Johan Camargo.
The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Dan, you were 1 pitch.
At the plate, Mike Rogers.
Mike Rogers.
And now a pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Stay.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Next up for Detroit, Jeffrey Reyes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Rogers is there, and he makes. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Well, the shortstop's got in play perfectly as he takes this. 6-1 the final tally today. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. And pitchers beware, because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. From the stretch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. A step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play. Stepping up now, Luis Manuel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manuel.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Leading off the inning, Jose Pacheco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rogers is there, and he makes it. Digging in now, Mike Rogers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Hit hard to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Coming to the plate now, Jarrett Parrish. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jarrett Parrish.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Rogers aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Breivik Valera. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like digging in, Mike Rogers. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Rogers takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So striding in, Luis Manuel.
Center fielder, number 1, Luis Manuel.
Ready on 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Anderson over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll... So next to the plate for Texas, Mike Rogers. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. To short. Rice is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Texas came through late, taking the lead in the Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Standing in, Mike Rogers. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Next for Seattle, Tino Velasco. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday.
Tino Velasco.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rogers has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Nick Williams reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers will wait on it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then digging in to try it again, Mike Rogers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Dahl has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Stepping in, Tino Velasco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tino Velasco.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rogers retired. Ready for another shot now, Mike Rogers.
Left fielder, Mike Rogers.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Ryan Anderson.
Hit hard up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Up next for the Rangers, Mike Rogers. He singled his last time up.
Rogers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's...
Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they score. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Texas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dave Fine wins his 3rd of the season. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Roger.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it...
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Mike Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Velasco fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is... Digging in once again, Nick Williams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Nick Williams.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward right center. Dahl is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Into the box, Mike Rogers. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Borman at third, Brannon at second with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson brings it in. On to first, and the Rangers squander. A nice look there. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Seattle hosted a 3-run first. MLB The Show has striding into the box, Mike Rogers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at bat.
Roger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Beautiful diving stop. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And their runners at the corners now. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt. Striding in once again, Andy Brignoni. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit high and deep to left field. Rogers going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And the throw in gets away from him. So stepping in, Larry Morales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Larry Morales.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers moves over. Now in the box, Mike Rogers.
Number 99, Mike Rogers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in the switch hitter, Trevor Pena.
Left fielder, Trevor Pena.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball state.
Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise,
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Pena. He singled his last time up.
Trevor Pena.
Swing and a looper to left. Rogers moving forward. Oh, what happened? He dropped it.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Larry Morales.
0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rogers is there. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Rogers.
Left fielder,
the pitch.
Mike Rogers.
Hits this one hard the other way. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Now time is called, and a very wise decision. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat.